Once you open up the software, you have your orders list on the left-hand side of the screen. When you select a case, you also have the details on the right. Double-click to open up a project and click on 3D Planning. Once your case is loaded on the screen, you'll notice the tabs at the top. This is generally your workflow. In the Patient section, this is where you tend to import your CBCT scans and do any CBCT cleaning. In the Prosthetic section is where you import your STL files and any other additional files. The Diagnose section is where you would use to measure your distances. And then the Plan section is where you insert your implants. And finally, once you complete your case, this is the Finalization section. But once you've imported some implants into your projects, you have an additional tab on the top. When you select this tab, the Snap to Implant is already automatically selected. Click on Next and this will snap to the other adjacent implant in the plan. This will switch between implants, and this is generally activated, but if it's not, you can unselect this, reselect it again, or you can unselect it and pan across the entire panoramic curve. You can reselect it to jump straight to the implant position. Set focus is slightly different. Set focus allows you to click on a specific point you wish your cross-sectional slice to point at. Therefore, it is a set focus area. Every time you click on set focus and click on an area, the cross-sectional slice will jump to this section. This is a quick way of navigating around the arch. Snaps Reslice snaps directly where the implants are placed. So ever so slightly different, but then once you're in the Snap Reslice section, you're then able to adjust your implant positions. You can also change your workspace. This is very handy for those that are used to particular views. You can change the type of view you wish to work on by clicking on the arrows. If there's a particular workspace you wish to work on, have that highlighted and click on Next. Every window that you work in the workspace is fully adjustable. I generally like to work with the first workspace. When I right-click on the actual object, I can set it to transparency. This allows me to see the implants. If you cannot see the image that clearly, you can click on the Patient tab at the top and change the type of CBCT view you're looking at. You have a number to select from. The easiest one to follow is the first selection. And then when you right-click on the object, click on Transparency, you're then able to see through the object. To revert, right-click and unselect Transparent. On the right-hand side, you also have your Visibility Editor. You can click each object and show them as you desire. There's also an undo button at the top of the screen, which is very useful. Let's say you've made a mistake with an implant positioning and you want to revert back. Click the undo button. When you right-click on an airspace, you have the same interaction module as you see on the right-hand side of your screen. You have two zoom options. The first one allows you to zoom in and out of your three-dimensional objects, and the zoom box allows you to zoom into your cross-sectional slices.